The Harvest Festival is ending, folks, and we are in part 2 of the ending. I suppose we're going to see the legend leaf bloom, so we'll have to see how that goes, and how Lead and Iruma will be able to make it bloom and such. If you guys like the content, remember to like the video and subscribe if you haven't. And if you didn't like the content, dislike the video, and we'll be on our way. Let us get started. Day 4. Alright, we've already got the other misfits who have ended with their final scores. And I'm very glad that towards the end now I'm finally remember that they are Dali and Suzy. Alright, of course. Grow, damn you, grow! Maybe you need some water? Do you need to bring it to her, or what? I mean, you can't, but... Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you have to... Magic. And going quan quan. Oh, dude, that's still one of my favorite scenes of just Saburo yelling quan quan. Man's just gonna yell out quan quan. None happened. Those little dots for eyes. Panic! It's all good. Gotta water it, come on! It's a plant, it needs some... Do the quan quan? Ah. Damn, dude, this fucking legend leaf is teasing them. Ah. He even lost his form. Oh, I'll disappear. Oh, damn, he really sick. Huffle actually said something. Oh. Who has all the magic? Who has all the... Look at her, dude. Yes. There they are. He's fucking choking on his own words. Let's go, Clara! Look at her! She's the one... So much mana! She was the catalyst for this whole thing. Is it you, the young king? It was like... You didn't see it? Lead? Wow. It's just like another version of that, Wow, dude. Uh-oh. They can still turn it over, right? It looks like that other one that, like, breathes fire. Good job. You guys made it past 4 days. Oh, there's, what's his name? I can't, he's just disappearing with his little fucking hands like this. You get to turn in your points and get some pets. Well, I mean, they've got a lot on the line. He's the guy with the highest points in the Misfits, so... Well, right now anyways. Of course. They're gonna bring it out, they're just like, That. Oh my god. The skills. Look, she saw Iruma and she's just... All I can think of is fucking Kiryu whenever I hear someone say that. Oh. Doofy shape and irritating expression. Wow. You guys are getting 50k each of you. Fucking winners, dude. Damn, dude, lead is really clinging. Uh-oh. It's gonna be 50-50. Good friends. I mean, you were the reason why it bloomed, but, you know. Sick. What do you mean she can't do both? What? Sure, the picture might be a little blurry because she's too busy crying, but like... He looks so goofy with that, with his tongue sticking out. Ooh, the ranking ceremony. Alright. We're gonna see some folks ranking up. Where's he going? Where's Robin going? It's Iruma, obviously. Come on. Well, Iruma and lead. What is he just hiding under a blanket? He's scared. Alright, now you gotta get out. What do you... You don't wanna see your grandson win? Dosa's breathing, dude. This is the longest drum roll, if yet. Come on, who's gonna beat? Man took over, dude! He's not second place anymore! He's first place! Even though he didn't get those ingredients he got wasn't from him, but you know, it's from that other guy whose name I've just currently forgotten. It's really interesting that Balam is just kind of like fine with it, like, or like he didn't see any deceive from it, you know, so like did the other guy actually got it legitimately? His little hooves. How do you feel, Robus? How do you feel? You've got first place for your first time, yeah. But, how do you feel? Because you didn't do it the way that you wanted. No, you didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? No. Does he remember the other guy? Because he fucking ran back into the forest. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you didn't win. Well, you've got another chance. Oh? It was Alakar who first came in, and now Jazz is coming in to help. The vase. Ooh, 20k. That is true. Fucking teachers, they miscalculated. Oh, they got a little too excited. Y'all made a mistake. Come on. Split off, they get 60k, so is a different mix, is it? Or is this an extended version of this song? I really like it. Fucking... Asmodeus just fucking holding her in the back. Jumping for joy. Oh my god. Alright. Eiko needs some fucking water after this. Jesus Christ, he's gonna be dehydrated by the end of this. Aren't you technically in second place? That is good. You're not in second place either. Then again, isn't he in second place? I don't. Well, it's because you didn't win, but you didn't win the way that you wanted. I don't know if that sentence made any sense. Mm-hmm. Well, you said you were jealous. Admired them. Understandable. I really like this piano piece. Ooh, a guitar! That is true. Third place is amazing. Don't hold it in. Oh. Oh, he cleared up the rumors that he had, since that was one of the reasons I assumed that he wanted to be first. Oh, oh. Oh, no, I mean, that's just your imagination. MC Nafula. Damn, dude! Ho-ho! Administration side. Of course, of course. Nafula's got the low vase. Sorry, watering can. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Nafula can speak this whole time. Is that the flower talking? I've been waiting for so long! I'm kind of made of vibes. Quan, quan! Ah. The least demonish. Oh my god, he just detached. He's lifting off. It's a fucking bomb, everyone. Alright, let's see this great reward. Oh, that sounds like a little certain sum from season 1, huh? They're really just like, yeah, you'll see it next episode. The son of a bitch! They're really out here trying to get us for a part 3 of the ending of the Harvest Festival. We haven't gotten the ranking yet. These sons of bitches. Wait, hold on. I don't know why recently I've been thinking, oh, there's an after credit scene. No, there's always an after credit scene. Ocho, that's his name. The fucking guy who was following behind Orobas. Ocho, there you go. Wow, are y'all eating the legend leaf? Oh my god, Eiko, you were causing a fucking flood! Congrats on surviving. Eiko? Damn, dude, she got 666 points too! Look at her! Good job, Eiko. Fucking good shit. Hold on, I never know her friend's name. Let me actually check. Gakko. Okay, I'll forget about it in the next episode. Alright, dude. Well, we're gonna get back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 17 of Iruma-kun Season 3. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode, you know? As I said, this is part 2 of the ending of the Harvest Festival. I mean, it technically ended, but when I really say ending of the Harvest Festival, I'm really thinking of, like, the arc overall, and, like, the arc really isn't ending until we get, like, the rankings, and then, you know, we move on to something else. So, this is part 2, we're getting into part 3, and I assume that's going to be the final part, which would actually make sense, consider that if episode 18 we're going to get the rankings, and then we're gonna do something else, whether it's the thing that Asmodeus suggested to them, which is after the Harvest Festival, they're going to celebrate at his house. So I assume we might get that one next after the whole ranking thing, and then we've got like 2-3 more episodes, I think, of just certain gaps that we could fill in, I would assume, or we're just gonna have a few. I currently can't remember. I only remember one specific part that goes after, and that is, you know, them celebrating at Asmodeus' house. But other than that, I currently can't remember what are, like, some random segments before they connect us to, like, the next big arc. Yeah, I really enjoyed this, you know, it's, yeah, my thoughts overall on the Harvest Festival is, I like it, but it's, as well as, what is it, as with most of Iruma-kun, you know, it's good when you're binging it, but when you're watching it weekly, it's just kind of like, oh my god. where are we going? It feels like we're taking very slow steps. This Harvest Festival was one of the longest arc at the time, and so it's it's very understandable that the fucking almost sluggish feel to the pacing of this arc, but I enjoyed it. I feel like it showed off, but this is also, you know, this is also me thinking of it in retrospect. You know, I'm not really thinking about it in the moment. I'm thinking about it in retrospect and, like, what it really shows for the Misfits, because, you know, season 2 with the, why can't I think of Walter Park, yeah, with the Walter Park arc, that's the one, and also just a few before that, you know, with Irumine and like the study sessions, you know, with the introduction of Balam Sensei. That's when they were introducing us more and more to the Misfits, because in season 1 it was really a lot more focused on just Iruma and him getting used to school and, you know, getting into the curriculum of things and all that, and him only having his 2 friends, Clara and Asmodeus. But now, especially after, like, the study session, or after the Irumine arc, you know, that's when the Misfit class started getting closer to Iruma. And then in Walter Park, that's when we started getting more scenes of the Misfits and them being able to do a lot of shit, you know, because in the Walter Park, we see the Misfits doing things on their own, while Iruma's just kind of been sitting in the background for a while until the end, where he actually does, you know, where he does something. So it's nice to see in the Harvest Festival that we're continuing with this, and how we're able to see more of the Misfits shine. And I don't know, I guess my thing is, if you didn't like the Misfits before, then it's probably really hard to get into the Harvest Festival, and especially getting continuing on to the rest of these arcs, because we're going to have a lot of shown, we're gonna have a lot of scenes, a lot of connections with these misfits, you know, and getting their own character development, which is very, very nice. I like that the Harvest Festival has incorporated both season 2 and season 1 in the way that, you know, they were showing cutscenes from season 1 and season 2, and just the things that they were learning, you know, kind of like with the Nigi Greens, I think that's what it is. You know, that was one of the things that they were studying, one of the songs that they were singing in order to remember in their exam. And just kind of like what Balam Sensei said when he told Iruma, you need to learn more about the netherworld in order to learn how to survive. So you need to learn the plants, you know, the animals and all that, so you know what is bad for you and what is good for you. It's really nice to see all this studying session and all these lessons are coming back, and especially in this episode with Lead remembering what Suzy Sensei had said, and that is the whole, you need to put magic into these plants, and you know, I gotta use a little quack quack. God, what a great fucking spell name. Imagine you need to fucking do that on a battlefield, you're just yelling quack quack. So yeah, I like in terms of the Harvest Festival and how it incorporates all these things that we've learned before, you know, to really let you know that these things that we've had before, they're gonna come back, you know, so you need to remember these details that was given to you. So yeah, it's very nice, and of course, as I said, you know, one of my favorite part of the Harvest Festival is the war, and also the fucking trauma, you know, we get to see a vulnerable side to Iruma, because other than that vulnerability that he felt during Walter Park, you kind of didn't see it in the first season when he was, I was gonna say battling it out with Kiriwo, but, you know, they didn't really battle or anything, but, you know, with Iruma, it's kind of him saying, like, nothing good comes from just wallowing and, you know, being sad and all that. So that's why he'd rather take actions. And now here we are, in the Walter Park Festival, the Walter Park arc, he started realizing that, you know, he's not really by himself anymore, which is a nice thing, but also a bad thing at the same time, because he started realizing when he saw his friend Asmodeus potentially could have died from that giant dragon blast, you know, he realized that it's not, he was fine putting himself in danger, but he now is bringing his friends into danger, and so now he's starting to get that fear. You know, which I did mention before, I believe, that when Kiriwo was trying to get Iruma into despair, that was a bad time for Kiriwo to try to get him into despair, because Iruma did not have that connection yet. And if Kiriwo attacked Iruma, perhaps like here during the Harvest Festival, it could have been a good time. You know, as we saw with the way Orobas was using his trauma power on Iruma, and Iruma realizing through this trauma that he's afraid of being alone, because he used to be alone all the time, and that was, again, during that time was when Kiriwo was really attacking him, even though Iruma had like his two best friends, but he didn't have like that big of a connection with other people as well. But yeah, in the Harvest Festival, he realizes his bond with everybody and how he doesn't want to be lonely anymore. So it's very nice, you know, to see the relationship that Iruma has, first with his two friends, his two best friends, and now with his whole class in general, and how he and his whole class are working together. Well, not particularly working together, they're competing with each other, but they're still essentially working together, you know, as we saw towards the end, where even though they were having this competition, when they knew that Clara was in trouble, the people in that area had, you know, had supported each other. So it's very nice to see how close the group has gotten, and especially how close they're going to get as they continue to strive towards rank 4. You know, everybody's got to get rank 4, or else they're all going to be kicked out of the King's class. I currently can't. Why can't I remember the freaking Royal one? So, some key points that I assume we'll see in the next episode, or the episode after that, is probably just that small scene that we saw of, you know, Ocho going into the forest. But then we also saw this part with, why can I not remember the name of the teacher? Kalego, we saw Kalego just nodding at Robin, and then Robin just took off and he went somewhere, so where we don't really know where they're going with that one yet. And yeah, I feel like I went on quite the amount of rants and tangents, but you know, again, in retrospect, I like the Harvest Festival. It's not my favorite arc, but in retrospect, I like the character development that was being built in this arc and how it brings us forward towards like the next few arcs and all that, you know? So very, very nice. And now I am going to be talking about the manga, so if you are anime only, I will see you guys in the next episode. Okay, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to watch the preview because, god damn it, I'm a sucker for previews, dude. Hold on. Okay, so I know I said that I didn't really remember what else ends with the Harvest Festival, but I just remembered like right after I said that, but I didn't want to say it because, you know, it's gonna be a spoiler and all that. But of course, we're going to see Kiryu. I already said that before in like the previous manga spoiler discussion. So I know that we're going to see Kiryu, and we're going to, you know, Kiryu is gonna find out that Iruma's a human. Man's gonna drool all over the fucking place. He wants that Iruma meat. Alright. Okay, yeah, so we're getting ranks, we're getting the two young kings. We've got Eiko fucking taking a whole bunch of fucking pictures. Yeah, so that's the two young king probably sitting down. And that's Robin. Perhaps that's Robin coming back from his mission of fucking shooting Ocho in the back. Welcome back. So I assume that's, you know, he's finally back from the fucking Harvest Festival. Okay. So, part 3 of the ending of the Harvest Festival? Is it usually, I don't know, I assume we're just going to have what this is that we're going to have the ranking, and then we're going to have Iruma coming back home and him probably having a talk with his grandpa and opera and all that. And then in the next episode we'll see them hanging out at Asmodeus's house? Or is it going to be with Kiryu first? Because technically, when I think about it, the ending of the Harvest Festival arc ends with Kiryu, right? Ends with Ball and Kiryu, like fucking Ocho coming back, like, ah, fuck, they fucked me up, guys! So, like, I assume that's, like, the finality of, like, the Harvest Festival arc, right? I think so, right? And then after that, we're gonna get them going to Asmodeus's house, which I may or may not be a little excited, but, you know, if you're a manga reader, you know exactly why. And it's because of the character development and how Iruma learns that sometimes friends keep secrets from each other. It's totally that part. Alright. Other than that, I don't really have too much else to say. I forgot to talk about Nafula and how she was she was part of that student council, but it's alright, you know. I went on that stupid fucking tangent. At some point, during the reaction, I was going to say she for Nafula, and then, like, I just had to, like, suck it back in, because I was just like, oh shit. We're not supposed to know her gender yet. But alright. You know, I was thinking, since Nafula, I don't know how popular Nafula is in terms of, like, the anime, but, like, what if they just, like, move the chapter where, you know, you get to see Nafula? That's, like, very far into the manga, but, I mean, they've moved some chapters before, like, with season 2, and how, you know, they've moved the chapter of Iruma and Amity's date in the, I don't know. I was thinking about that, but I feel like that's a little bit too far away, but at the same time, it kind of does feel like a bit of a one-off part of the manga. I mean, it's just another part of girls' talk, so I don't know. Well, we'll just have to see. But again, I assume that we're going to get one episode. I hope, but at the same time, I would be fine if they don't show it, but like, I'm still looking forward to the fucking ball episode where Ameri and Asmodeus are at the ball, and Asmodeus is out here dancing with that rank 1 demon. I don't know why. I've mentioned it before where I feel like she's one of the one-off character where we haven't really seen her much else yet, so like, I don't know where the fuck she is. But at the same time, Nishi's kind of good at lining up chapters and like episodes. Kind of like how in season 2, when they when they were going to the Walter Park and they were showing, why can't I remember her name? She's part of the Six Fingers. You know who it is. And then, you know, that was like around the same time in the manga where we got to see her again, which was like a very nice touch, you know, because like if you're a manga reader and you're watching the anime and you see her and then you see her again in the manga, it's just like, wow, what a fucking convenience, you know, what a coincidence. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna stop gushing about everything now. I'm gonna, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.